Holy Spirit, angels, ancestors, guides, my team of the highest light and resonance, thank you for raising me out of my bed. Thank you for this blessed Okun Tuesday. Divine masculine, make it hot. Divine feminine, make it hot. I said spirit, make it pop. What's up, my Sagittarius? How are you? What's up, Sagittarius? I was talking about you here in your opposite read. Luck is on your side in your Gemini energy. So you might want to check out your opposite. Sagittarius, what does Spirit have for you? What am I getting with the Sagittarius? Conclusions are within reach, yeah. There is something there with the belief in the impossible as well. So it's like the conclusion that we're in reach. Full moon eclipse energy, right? Your commitments being tested. Your confidence, key to your success. Mm-hmm. Conclusions are within reach. If the Saggy wants it, the Saggy can get it. Right? That's what it is. Right? A little bit of really taking in, right? The perspective, yeah, the balance. It's not that you don't see, right? But maybe you don't hear. Right? It's one of those things, right? You see, but you don't hear, right? So there is a thing where it's like, you know, that Jamaican saying. So it's like your personal power. It's like you're gonna feel, right? The soul healing. So maybe now time is really catching up to you and you're starting to really understand, but you might have kicked yourself. Abundance is kicking you just a little bit where you're like, yeah, things could have really been different, but it's like, okay, do it now then. Right? There's a slow drip, right, that I see happening for you. And from that slow drip, this perspective, if you really reflect and really control your power of like, and say that, and if you say that this is healing, or if this is, you know, you're about that life energy, I'm getting that this is going to go into a full pour, right? But it's like healing energy also has a lot of faith. So the faith of believing in yourself and believing in this is also from using the past in the right way. So it's like, if you're just being ignorant about it, right, or taking in a perspective of ignorance, right, maybe not thinking for yourself. Synchronicity, thank you, angels. I trust your well-timed guidance and signs. Count your blessings, like, right? There's a duality to this, right? The black and the white right here, right? So it's for you to really continue to stay open to that, right? And yourself, right? Take a step back, right? Taking a step back from what's not serving you. Shine your light, yeah. Right? And there's a love and accept yourself here, right? Love and accept yourself. Mm-hmm. Right? Dropped on the floor. Right? Focus your mind. Your protected Michael energy here, right? Yeah, this month has really given you some real time, if not time away, right? A real time to yourself, right? In your head. Like, even if you've been in the same environment, or if you've gone away or not, or planning to go away, you're going to be able to take this step back and really, like, really see, right? And you're coming in, nature is coming in to play, right? You're going to be back grounding a lot, or grounding should help you, right? It would help you to do some grounding. But if, like, wherever this is going to be for you, or how this is soul healing, right? Family, right? Yeah. Clarity. Yeah, get back to your roots. That's what I'm hearing, right? You're getting back to your roots, right? and you're just really checking in with yourself, right? And your power comes in from your philosophy of things. So I think if this is where you're changing up, right? Here we go, differences. There's another duality with a black and white cat, right? There's a fedling, yeah, right? I just feel like High Priest of Water, possibly too, right? There's a spell that's being broken in. That has a spell that could be broken, right? There's coming with individuality, yeah. The confidence to really move on your own and do things on your own, right? There's agree to disagree, but then there's also that of confidently maybe even still knowing that you were wrong or you were right, and still being in your individual, wherever that may be. You feel what I'm saying? Does that make sense? Right? Still on your way to progress, but the agree to disagree shouldn't, right? Shouldn't actually change your path, right? Shouldn't slow down time, but at the same time, you shouldn't bully that, right? This is where the soul healing is like, maybe we're in a season of many wrongs, breaking the spell of understanding so that you can continue to go through. Maybe you're in the spell of trying to convince many people all the time you're always right, and they're not listening. Breaking that spell of understanding your individuality so that you can continue to go through. It's not going to change you, right? But there's many things in here that I feel like are a topic that we could bring up, but it's like we're gonna just really focus on what's the focus is what's important, right? The successes that you care about, right? And have cared about. Trapped, yeah. Cycles. Nobody will understand certain things about you. That's why it's best that you communicate, right, to your full potential, or make sure you have people in your environments around you that allow you and understand you, so you don't have to. But at the same time, there's some growth that's opening up here. There's an opening, yeah, right. Mental conflict, yeah, right. The universe has hope for you. Get out of that narrow mind. Get out of that thinking. That little devil on the shoulder. Right? That little thought in the corner in the back of your mind sometimes. Right? Everything is here for you to. Right? It's like learning to feel a way about something. Really. And separating it from something else. So it don't ruin something. Right? Right? It's like knowing you were going to go out tonight. Okay, you're going out tonight. But now something come in again and come piss you off. You're not going out tonight? You're still going out. Right? Right? Truth is you are going out, so that's what it was. That's what you're going to continue to do. Rejoice and celebrate. There we go. It's still a go. Right? This is not a lick back or a kick back to anybody and anything. This is you still focused on your mind. And you know what I'm saying? And understanding the shadows of yourself. Right? And giving yourself opportunity to still figure it out. Because you might still go out in the party and you're still vexed. Still upset. Right? You have to order a next drink. But you know, say your why is enough. You have to get home. Right? So you're just there to just triumph through the night. You see what I'm saying? That's your healing. That's your healing. Right? But make sure, like I'm saying, make sure the environment around you too understands that and understands you. And maybe that's where this has really come into play. Yeah. Material and spiritual prosperity, yeah. It's not about people wanting bad for you, right? But it also could be at the same time people like in a space of linger that just don't even want anything for you, right? That sense of play. Stand your ground, right? All right. Stand your ground. Can't be a true leader and you're really a follower and can't, right? And if you're following, make sure you're following like a leader, right? Come on, right? hmm Some people are destined for things in life and some people are not, and it's like it's where you find yourself, right? It's where you find yourself. And sadly, I think if you're in heartache and loss, you're finding yourself in a space of just thinking about all those times where had you recognized, all right, you wouldn't have to you feel like you have to go in your bag so hard, right? Foundations of things, or like, you know what I mean? It's like I wouldn't have to. There's a sense of sacrifice in here, but it's like you don't have to sacrifice so much. You just have to stand firm and stand tall, right? It's gonna balance itself out, and once it does again, you also need to follow your intuition. Again, if you use this, or if your intuition had you listen this time to, like, you know, like outside sources that were helping you, whether that be like physical here or angels, ancestors, right? Like I just feel like whatever this is, it's like continue to use your intuition to plan this out, to continue this so that you can, right, believe in it, believe in the impossible, right? Mm-hmm. Ten of Swords. I don't know why I'm getting a little bit of a Lion King energy in here too. King of Pentacles, Four of Wands. Yeah, you have a lot of like foundation here, but I also see like there's there you are. Could be dealing with I'm seeing like two different people, two different friends, two different. Right. Mm-hmm. 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 I mean, maybe if you opened up your, like I'm seeing, maybe if you opened up your mouth a little bit too, right? You'd be able to stop some of this stuff too, right? You're just as smart, right? You're just as capable. You're just as knowing, right? So this is where it's like you predict what's gonna happen. High Priestess can't make this up. You predict what's gonna happen then, and you make sure that you put all the work to make it happen. So this is why you've been gone so long, right? You're gone for a minute. Now you're back with a jump off. World energy, right? Queen of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. Mm-hmm. Right. And I feel like you have some loving energy around you here. Right. Some other vibes here. Right. Ten of Swords. Right. Five of Cups. Right. Some disappointment in here where I feel like it's coming into. Can't be disappointing everybody all the time, or making everybody, like, you know, like, or people pleasing everybody all the time, right? So even if I feel like whatever this process of that's going on for you, this time, this Libra energy month, I'm seeing the justices. The transformation may be for you, but it's not for everybody else. And whatever this abundance energy that it's here to collect, right? It's like nobody else's concern either, because it's not their personal power and energy to get it, right? It's not their evaluation, it's not their situation, right? You've been growing this, right? You've been watching this, right? Right? And this is how I feel like, yeah, the star is you, right? So whatever this is, if it's a business or this is like an opportunity where you're debating on it, or there's things to debate on, it's like, if you have good people around you, good advice given already, make a decision. Or if you, this isn't time of like needing to. So Sagittarius, I don't know what happened, but I was recording and it just cut off. So that abrupt ending, I'm gonna take it as such. Spirit said to cut it. Ashe.